Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we getting on? Welcome back to Fallout 4 Survival Mode. So sorry about the wait on this one. My head's been somewhat out of the game the last couple of weeks, but you know, these things happen. So, after we've had a little run around doing a few side quests, I thought it's probably about time to jump back into the main story. And the reason I've been putting it off has been largely that I wanted to figure out how Henry Avery here feels exactly about the revelations at the Institute. So he's now had a bit of time to dwell on it and think about things. And I think the conclusion he's probably going to reach is that Father may or may not be, as he claims, Xion, but in either sense, this is an old man who he doesn't know. So, in that sense, he might be getting to know somebody who claims he is his son, or may even be, but the experience of being a parent to him is gone, and so is the connection that would have come from that. At least that's my take on the fellow's feelings. So he's basically not going to side with the Institute because he doesn't like them very much. Doesn't like the things they've done, and the fact that they definitely did kidnap his son, irrespective of whether or not this fellow is actually him. So we're going to push on with that in mind, and stick with Plan A and side with the Brotherhood here. So first things first, we need to find this lady here, Proctor Ingram, and return a holotape to her.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. Good luck, Knight.
And there we go. Huh, there's a level. Cool. So yes, I believe we did talk to Dr. Lee. Yes, and she agreed to return to the Brotherhood. Okay, fair enough. So we've got to report back to Maxon on that one. Okay, it's been such a long time since I actually did that I'm struggling to remember what's going on. Did those lights just switch on? Okay, Pridwin. So yeah, my thoughts would be that decrypting the Institute's data would be very difficult even for the Brotherhood of Steel and their brightest members. Not least of all because the Institute's so far ahead of everything else and has just come straight out of the existing technology into developing it. No sort of layoff like the rest of the Wasteland had, so they'd have one hell of a head start over everybody else. Anyway, let's go talk to this crazy fellow over here. Hello, Maxon. What craziness do you spout?
Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Apparently I've got to go back down and talk... Oh, Liberty Reprimed. That brings back some memories. Okay, so one highly worthwhile trip up to the Pridwin later. I was going to talk to Ingram again. After she shouted at me, go and talk to Maxon last time.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Yeah, nothing. I think we'll cover that quite nicely.
He didn't tell me anything.
Makes sense. We've been trying to keep it under wraps until the time was right. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Uh-huh. Well then.
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
Wow, yeah. That's one of the many things I'm looking forward to about playing Fallout 3 again at some point is, yeah, Liberty Prime, and the whole end of the game was, like, well, the whole damn game, from one end to the other, was absolutely awesome.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
That sounds like a permanent problem.
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
So I've got to go and be persuasive, have I? Not quite what I was expecting, but okay. I'm assuming I've got to go back up to the Pridwin again now, since that's where Maxon said she was going to be interrogated. Yeah, Fallout 3 was the game that got me back into games after a few years of layoff from it. Got back in 2009 or so, something like that. Got a while ago now, anyway. So, yeah, that's also where my fondness for the Fallout series started, so... Fond memories. Okay, let's go and put this silver tongue to work.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
Why not?
One of us is a liar, and it isn't me.
Oh, don't try and pin that nonsense on me. I said I'd come back to the Brotherhood, and I have. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Why won't you help us with Liberty Prime?
I originally left the Brotherhood because I was tired of being stepped on and used. First, there was the water purification project, designed to freely benefit the entire Capital Wasteland. Even though the Brotherhood allowed it to be activated, they wanted to control it. But that wasn't enough. They forced me to help design Liberty Prime. Turned my work into a weapon of war. I had enough, so I left. It's as simple as that.
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
That was easy. Too easy. Kind of disappointingly so, actually.
What did you want?
So, holy... I swear it didn't look like that 5 minutes ago. Well, 2 hours in game time. That was fast. So is that how big Liberty Prime's going to be then? I remember it being bigger. Anybody else get Mandalorian vibes from that? Well, you know, Revan. Which is basically the same thing because his helmet's Mandalorian, but anyway. Yeah. Saw a thing, yeah, that was it. I wonder what happens if I press the thing. Big red button not to be pressed under any circumstances. Oh, it's a lift. Okay, fair enough. Ingram? Oh, there you go. Oh, she's looking a lot more Brotherhood of Steel than I have ever seen her. Ooh, another big red button. Yeah, maybe not. I can see that going badly.
Proctor.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Maybe I should come back later.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. We might not be the best of friends, but we'll get the job done. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're going to have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Because clearly that's something I'm qualified to do as a former soldier. I'm sure there are soldiers qualified to do that sort of thing, but I have a funny feeling this guy ain't one of them.
You're acting like I know what those are.
Oh, I know you haven't the faintest idea what I'm talking about. I just like watching you squirm. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs
Fair
to
enough.
move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Which hospital am I going to? Milton General, down at West Roxbury. That's actually not too bad. That shouldn't take me too long. Okay, we're all good up here. So, this is the place we went chasing after Kent Brockman way back when. But, we have a level. Let's grab that before we go in here, because I've no idea what's waiting inside. Chances are starting this quest has changed things. What was I actually working on? Yeah, I was working towards better critical abilities, wasn't I? So yeah, I want to push the luck up, don't I? Okay, that's easy. Okay, now I've got to get back out of there. Okay, so that was easy. Now where are we going? I'm guessing back to the airport. Yep. Okay. So, by the magic of cinema, we are back at the airport. To be fair, it didn't actually take all that long. So, create some electromagnetic actuators. Here's the burnt out remains of our... I forget even what it was called. Teleporty thing. Okay then. So, yeah, unsurprisingly, back in build mode. I'm really not quite sure what I'm supposed to do with these, so let's go over here where we've got a bit of room. Four, I think she said, didn't she? I'll speak to Dr. Ingram. Okay.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment.
Yeah, I
It
was
won't
going
be
to
long
say, I
before
think I can
Prime
see the problem.
Walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
You're the group who wants to stop people blowing the world up again, and you want to put nukes on a suspiciously self-aware sounding robot. I'm smelling a little bit of hypocrisy here. Just a little bit.
It's going to be impossible to find a stockpile big enough for him.
You might be right. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's Air Force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
Yeah, I'm not liking the idea of strapping nukes to him, especially not of the scale that did this to the Commonwealth.
Maybe we can arm him with something else.
It'd take months, or even years, to install a new weapons system on Prime. We're having a tough time making all the parts we need to get him running as it is. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
Of course it is.
Oh no, not again.
Yep. We better stock back up on the anti-radiation gear. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Well, I'm glad about that, because I wasn't fancying carrying an entire stockpile of aircraft-deployed nuclear weaponry back from the glowing sea. Seems I'd better carry my own gear as it is. Okay, so where do you want me to go, you crazy fools? Some hypocritical fools. Waypoint Echo. Fixed Pioneer Path. Okay then, so back at West Roxbury, and I can't, as it turns out, travel directly to Waypoint Echo via Vertibird, because I haven't discovered it, or anywhere near it particularly, and trying to be clever and land in the vicinity has ended badly on 2 occasions, so we're going to try an alternative tack here. So yeah, Gret Tours is just here. And I can't remember whether or not I can get across this bridge. I do know it's a regular random encounter point though, this. So we'll see what happens. Nothing good from the look of that. Oh, okay, you're not a major problem. Some raiders and dead Brad Scorpion, okay. Cryogenic synth left arm, no, don't really want that. Another dead raider. The world's biggest teddy bear, if I remember rightly. Yep. I do wish I had a jetpack to get up there with. I don't know, I could probably just swim down from a great tour, so let's try that. And how far out into the water can I get? Far enough. Nice. Can't get over this little... There we go. Heh, didn't defeat me. That's the radio station Rex Goodman's from. And unless I'm very much mistaken, that makes this, somewhere around here, a very problematic super mutant camp. Yeah, it does. So somehow I need to get here, preferably without getting into a fight with a lot of very angry super mutants. We're down that way. So let's push on west and see if we can go cross country. That does not bode well. Yeah, that's that. I also have a feeling we'll probably not end very well. Oh, hell no. Oh, great. Shoot! Shoot! Thank God for that. Whew. You little bugger. Not so little bugger. What could possibly go wrong, he says. Oh God! Feral ghouls! Get out of my face. You're dead at least. Anybody else around here? Sheesh. Right. Say goodbye to your face, sucker. How are you back on your feet? No! You should be down to one leg. Or no legs. Let's just, Good, you're back on your back on the ground again. Arse hurt. Whew. Big angry glowing deathclaw. So who's on to me now? No, nice, but best keep my eyes open. Well, slightly different problem to the one I anticipated. Here's the road into the glowing sea. Looking horrible. Ah, legendary one. Nice. Yeah, I thought I smelled trouble. Where are your useful body parts? Ghoul Slayer's metal right arm. No thanks. There we go, that's where we need to be. Not seeing any raiders this time. So hopefully Halen will be a bit more cooperative and we can just push on.
Halen?
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
So have you.
I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Okay. Nice.
If I survive, you mean?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything. Look.
Really?
I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck,
Thanks
Knight.
for that. Suppose you'd like to give me anything to make this a little bit easier? No? Oh, okay. It's dinner time, though. Nom 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 nom. Okay. So where do I need to get to? A very long way away. So, fortunately, I came prepared. I took a little trip back up to Sanctuary and grabbed my hazmat suit. So, looking like some kind of weird alien 19th century diver hybrid. Let's do this. Okay, the glowing sea. The second time on this playthrough, well, more than second time, but you know, second proper time. So, what could possibly go wrong? Although, if that's the church I think it is... It is? Oh shit, yeah, it's full of feral ghouls, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't think of that. Oh crap, death. Red scorpions. Or death in other words, yeah. Oh hell, where are you? Oh, get out of my face! Get away, you bugger. Really? Oh crap, you're supposed to be getting crippled, not me! Oh good god, that was not good. Run a little bit further away. Whew. Let's take a breath. And oh crap, that's definitely not good either. Run faster, please. Ah, even faster than that, please. Where are you? Oh god, I don't like this. I hate red scorpions. Oh, you're an ordinary one. That's not too horrific. Oh, good god. Have we got you? We've got you. Right. Get out of it. Yeah, I know death claws are supposed to be the worst thing, but... not sure I agree. I mean, look at that. Standing there with... oh, crap. That cannot be good. It isn't. Oh, legendary death skull? God, no. Just make sure we cripple the crap out of you. Whew. So this is a bit of a cheap tactic, but... it's like 4 red scorpions. I would have no chance of couldn't cripple the legs, so... ha. Cavaliers look... it's no use to me. There we go. What's that particular threat dealt with? Yep. Definitely the worst thing in the Commonwealth when it comes to survival mode at the very least. Death claws are bad, but they're big and you can see them coming a long way off. Of all the places in the game I wish I could quick save, the glowing sea is probably top of the list. Can't see a damn thing, but I'm approaching my destination, which likely means there will be trouble. Let's probably sneak past them, because they are notoriously hard to hit. The crap was that? What the hell? So we have a pyramid in the middle of the glowing sea and a number of other structures attached as well. Okay. I'll roll with it. Sentinel site. Okay. Guess I'm in the right place then. Extremely stereotypical looking nuclear bomb there. And here we go. I have absolutely no idea what to expect in here. More alarming noises. Hello? Anybody home? Ferals. Okay. I feel like I want to look at a map, but I'm fairly certain it's going to tell me absolutely nothing. On the other hand, no rads in here, so let's have some slightly better armour on. No, not that. Oh yeah. It's not that way then. It's been ages since I last saved, which really does not make me happy. Let's see any, that's a start. Big red button, okay. I'm not liking that alarm. Although it's entirely possible it's been running for about 200 years, so who knows.
Perfect.
That's nice, 5% rad resistance. Blast door override, that looks promising. It's conveniently laid out on the table for me. No, it's a toilet. Why wouldn't it be? You know, as alarming as the journey here would be, I think knowing you're in a place that is geared towards launching nukes that probably killed thousands if not millions, and in fact probably did launch those nukes from the look of this, because I'm not seeing any, would probably be the most disturbing thing about the whole place, even after that march through the glowing sea. Well, I wouldn't particularly want to wander around this place. Guessing that terminal's what I need. Let's have a quick look around, see if there's anything else here. Presumably a shortcut back up. That's nice. Okay. So, even further down the rabbit hole we have to go, apparently. Oh. Don't think this is gonna work. We'll try it. Okay, fair enough. There's more eye. Nice. I think your bomb's shrunk in the wash. Children of Atom, huh? Suppose that's not all that surprising. Let's try. Splat! You could probably do that all day without causing any harm to me, to be fair. Well, that's dinner sorted. That'll taste particularly good, but then I don't imagine much does in the wasteland. Oh, hell no. They're also kind of not as well. Bye. Oh, there's a lot more than one of you. Stabby, stabby, stabby! Whew. That could have gone worse. Could have gone better. There's some goodies for me after all that. Ghoul Slayer's boxing glove. Wonderful. Coming out of the woodwork. Any more? No, just you two. Oh, hello friend. Ooh. And another Ghoul Slayer thing. It's starting to get a little bit ridiculous. Okay, it's starting to look a bit more promising. Yucca grenade. Yeah, I think it was going to take a bit more than a screwdriver to repair that, buddy. A bit more duct tape and all. Over here. A lift, I'm guessing. Cool. Okay then, so it sounds like turret's still active in here. Oh crap, I do not like the look of that.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
Oh dear.
Oh, right. Hallowed ground. Obviously. Just look how wonderful this place is.
Your mockery is wasted. The children of Atom
There's
have
a pyramid
sworn
upstairs.
to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
What's this great divide?
One day, Atom will return, and his touch upon the earth will bring the Great Divide. His glow will spread, it will illuminate, and it will birth infinite worlds from within us all.
I think you might be crazy.
You know what? Enough of this nonsense. Tell me where the nukes are right now.
Your anger will not bring you closer to Atom, nor to his holy works. You will leave this place at once, or face Atom's wrath.
Forgive me. I wish to repent and seek the wisdom of Atom.
You are forgiven. Take this, and
Oh, well.
prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
No, cool. So do that without getting slaughtered repeatedly, because I haven't saved in a while. That's probably not such a bad thing.
Sir?
Somebody's holotape, huh? So let's see what the deal with this, no. Holotape was, if I remember. There we are.
This is Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar. If this is a drill, we need confirmation immediately. We've got a lot of nervous soldiers over here, Command. If this is the big one, they want to head home to their families before it's too late. Some of the inbounds are getting awfully close. Wait a minute. The inbounds are splitting into multiple targets? Oh, hell. This is it, isn't it? May God have mercy on our souls.
Wow. Seems like a... oh, hell. Of course it's brittle with radiation. I've probably damaged them, so it is. Right, so this is apparently where I need to put the signal pulsar. There we go. Okay. Anything in here other than a atomically bad day? Nope, just a big storeroom full of really cheesy looking nukes. Oh well, he's gonna have a bad day when the Brotherhood show up to get them, isn't he? So, I believe I called it a lift. That was lucky. Lucky I didn't get, murdered from behind, I mean. Not much there, though. Gearing up. Yeah, cool. Okay. Question where that lift went. Where am I? Oh, I see. I suspect our pyramid is somewhere. Great. So, what do I need to do? Return to Proctor Ingram's site. In that case, see if the Brotherhood will come pick me up over here and save myself a lot of hassle. Okay, so back to the airport once more. Liberty Prime's looking a little bit more assembled, and we'll let Ingram know what's going on. Funnily enough, I was just thinking we've not had any crashes on this little recording session yet, and no sooner do I think it than the game crashes. I mean, I died a couple of times off camera, but just trying to get from point A to point B. But yeah, typically, as soon as I thought, hey, this is going well, bang, crash your desktop. Well, yeah, PlayStation desktop, whatever. Still, pushing on.
Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are going to do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
Maybe I should stand back.
Don't be ridiculous. I've checked every connection, every circuit myself. Prime will hold together.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Yeah, cool. Press the big red button, activate the humongous death machine. Yay.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's
Damn.
run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online.
Why would he have
Audio
a voice module?
functionality test initialized.
That's gonna shit up the
Designation.
entirety of Boston.
Liberty Prime, Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and a battle readiness check.
So yeah,
Liberty Prime,
using pre-war technology.
Full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
It's got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
Apart from the power core and lack of bombs, but yeah.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
You think I'll need it for my next assignment?
I don't know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Anyway,
Fair
that's
point.
enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without
he's
you,
gonna
none
know
of this
I'm
would have been
done.
possible.
So, this massive can of worms is back online, and the Brotherhood, the organisation dedicated to preventing the abuse of pre-war technology, are about to march a nuclear-armed robot through the middle of downtown Boston. Yeah, this is a good call. But anyway, I think that's quite enough for now.
I'm proud to be.
Thank you very much for watching as always. If you enjoyed it, do hit those buttons for me. It's always very much appreciated. Social media links as always down in the description. And I will be speaking to you all very, very soon. Thank you very much.